Hey, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, we'll be comparing this high-end Snap-on $70 wire stripper slash wire crimper to this run-of-the-mill, bottom-of-the-barrel, no brand eBay wire stripper slash crimper, which only costs $7. Here's the original listing. And the Snap-on one, I cannot find any original listing. This is an older model. This is actually the PWC S9, if you see there. And yeah, PWC S9, that's the model number. And this originally was around $70 when new. And I'm not going to hate on Snap-on here. I personally would never buy Snap-on unless they came up with something that I just need to have, and nobody else has done it as well as Snap-on, but they still haven't done it. I even joke to my co-workers that if you ever see me on the Snap-on truck, just run, because that's not me. That's the skinwalker. He's wearing my skin. Then yeah, you'd never see me on the Snap-on truck. It's very simple. But then again, there are people who like to buy Snap-on for whatever reason, and I'm not here to judge. This is just my opinion at the end of the day, and everyone's opinion matters. So is this $70 pair of wire strippers really worth it? Now you may be thinking, oh, but you own the pair. You probably bought them. Nope, I did not buy them. Like I said, you wouldn't see me on the Snap-on truck. That's the skinwalker. I found these abandoned under the mud in our yard. I fix Caterpillar Heavy Equipment, Genie, Terex, Genie. Genie is a sub company of Terex, then JLG, Wackeneusen, etc., etc. And we have a lot of machines in our yard. And I was walking through the yard, moving some stuff around, and this was underneath the mud. So I went around asking all of my co-workers, the other technicians and mechanics, is this theirs? Because I could not get a serial number or a name, because some Snap-on stuff has the name carved onto it, and nobody claimed it as theirs. So I thought, since nobody claimed it, it's mine. And yeah, so I would have never purchased this for $70, but somebody did at some point and it got lost. So is it actually worth that big difference in price? Now, you don't have to always spend the bottom of the barrel. You can get a decent pair for about $15 to $20. Pittsburgh, Stanley, etc., etc. You don't have to go ultra cheap, but I bought this first because I don't really use wire strippers or crimpers that much. I'm tending to use them a bit more now as time has gone by, but I don't still use them as much as I use my other tools. But even still, I tend to reach for these a bit more. Number one, due to preference of this not being spring-loaded. This is spring-loaded, but then again, that's preference. But also, as you can see, this has more crimping options. Sure, this has one more aggressive crimp, but this has more crimping options. It has also more screw cutting options as well. It's definitely lighter, and overall, I like the feel of it. Sure, these also feel good, but these, I feel like I can put more force into them. But maybe that's just me. So you may be saying that, oh, $7, it's a piece of crap. I'm not gonna lie, it probably won't last more than a year on constant use. For me, maybe a bit more because I don't use it all the time, but it's only $7. This is $70, and you'd expect this to be perfect. You'd expect this to come on a gold platter and be flawless in every way. But that's not the case. As you can see, the handle is cracked. Now, maybe that's because water got into it and it froze, and because we live in a very cold area and it freezes all the time. It melts, freezes, melts, freezes. So that's probably how the handle got cracked. But let's forget the handle for now. You'd think the body would be made of rust-proof stainless steel at $70, but that's not the case. As you can see, it's rusting, and it's got heavy rust underneath the handles. As you can see, there's more rust there. This was actually covered in rust, but I put it in rice vinegar to get the surface rust off. So a lot of rust has actually come off, and so did the paint and a lot of these markings. As you can see, the rice vinegar actually took off a lot of the markings. So you'd think that they give you a better metal for $70, but no. This rusts and so does this. So both of them will eventually rust. What is the point of that $70 price tag? You're paying for something that all will rust. I've seen cheaper tools built of better stainless steel that don't rust that easily. But let me point out that I don't know exactly how the previous owner used these, but still, you'd expect a bit more quality. Now, you'd also think that this thing would be built better and not break that easily, but as you can see, the straight cutting edge is actually chipped off over here. It should actually look straight like that. That's the simple cutting edge. This one's chipped off. So, but then again, maybe the previous owner went a bit too hard on these. But these aren't indestructible is what my point is here. These also break. And I don't know about the warranty on these, whether they were lifetime warranty Snap-on or just 2-3 years. But the $70 price tag is looking lesser and lesser appealing the more I look at this thing. It's a good tool, but it's not worth $70. If I were to pay something for this, I'd pay $30. $30 is good. $30 is a good price, but these things originally shipped for around $70 from the Snap-on truck. Now, we're not going to argue. We're not going to compare these two. Of course, these will last about a year and a half, maybe. These will last a bit longer if you take care of them. At the end of the day, it just depends on what you want and stuff like that. But I would never buy Snap-on. That's just my personal choice, unless someone gifts it to me or unless Snap-on comes out with something that I just have to have that no one else has done before. But that's just some food for thought and just my opinions. I don't think it's worth it, but let me know down in the comments if you think it's worth it and you own something similar to this or whatever. It's always great to have a healthy debate. Do not argue in the comments. Everyone has their own preference. This is just a discussion video. So as usual, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. And if you honestly did, don't forget to smash that like button down below, as it helps this video get on YouTube's algorithm. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification button so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.